What are you doing?
Nothing, bro. Just leave me alone.
That doesn't look like nothing. How long has it been? You know, since...
I don't know, like 388 days? Not that I'm counting anymore.
Jesus Christ, man. Almost 400 days and you're still thinking about her? You need to do something with your life.
Listen, bro, there's more to it.
Is there really? Because to me it just looks like she's living rent-free in your head still.
I only see her in my dreams now. So I'm just trying to remember.
What are you trying to remember? Like what do you need to remember?
Anything. Anything at all.
We've been remembering for the past 388 days. You need to let go of her, man. For both of us.
Maybe I don't want to.
I see how she's been hurting you. No, I see how you've been hurting you. Been hurting us. This has been going on for too long, man.
Well, if I forget her, then that means it's really over.
Listen, man, I'm not saying you need to forget her. Because let's be honest, we're never gonna forget her. But what I am saying is that you need to move on for the both of us. People out there really like us, man, and I think we're gonna be okay.
Yeah, well, what if they don't?
Then I say fuck them. Fuck those people, dude. Fuck those people. The only one we need to impress is ourselves. So what do you say, you in?
Don't make me regret this, please.
The only thing that you're gonna regret is not coming with me sooner.
I hope so.
Let's go. Good day, lads. Today, it is April 20th, but it is very early in the morning. It is 1:12 a.m. I took a nap, and I can't fall back asleep, so we're making a video. I actually, woke up from my nap, and the idea for this video just fucking psionically beamed in my head. I don't know, it just popped up and I was like, I think this would be a good video to talk about. So, today's topic is grief and just kind of what that entails, how I've been learning about it. So growing up, I didn't really have to deal with grief a lot because nothing really bad enough happened, or I just didn't understand it well enough at the time. I mean, the worst thing that happened was my parents got divorced, and honestly, I feel like it's just totally normal to me now. I don't miss anything necessarily because they've just been divorced for so long that I don't really have a second thought about it anymore. Then, as I've gotten into being a young adult, I've had to experience it more and just kind of come to terms with it. And also, with me, I'm a very deep thinker, so I deconstruct and try and analyze a lot of stuff. Because of that, I've basically been trying to just strip it down to its base form and figure out what it is. Why do I feel these feelings? Why do I feel this type of way? What are the reasons for this, basically? That's probably part of it as well. I think that's a stage of it, is trying to reason, right? But this is just kind of who I am, I think. It's very weird how it happens. It comes in waves, is how I like to describe it. And you know what they say, time heals all wounds, right? I don't disagree with that, but the way that I like to look at it is there is waves that come in and out on a shore, And at first, it's like tsunami waves that just start crashing and they don't stop and they just are constant. And then the tsunami turns into just like a larger wave that comes in, it goes out, it comes in and it goes out. And then each day the waves get smaller and it takes longer for them to hit the shore, you know? So at first for me it was just really, really fucking difficult to function as a human. You learn to kind of navigate around the grief better, you know? I think a lot of the time people at the start force themselves to like feel it, you know, or they don't. It's either they kind of feel it all and they're like a mess and miserable, or they try to like dissociate, not feel it, and just like compartmentalize it in the back of their brain, which I don't know if there's a correct way to do it. I don't know if there's an incorrect way to do it. I'm not here to tell you what is right and what is wrong, but in my experience, the kind of just confronting it and dealing with it has helped me. It has kind of helped form me into who I am today because of that. So, in my opinion, and if you had to choose a way, and it's not about being stubborn or prideful or whatever, put all of it aside and really just look at it. Just look at it. What does it look like back at you? What does it make you feel like? And why does it make you feel like that? It's not easy. It's not. It's really, really not easy. But it makes you better because it makes you look at yourself, not just the other person or whoever, whatever happened, but it makes you look at you. How did you feel? What were you doing at the time? Why were you doing the things that you were doing, and were your actions justified? Who knows? It's not necessarily about getting an answer to those things. It's more or less just viewing them from your own perspective. And once you can view it in a sort of way where you understand it a little bit better, I think that's when it starts to get easier, you know? That's when the waves turn into splashes and they're further away. I don't know if the waves will ever stop, but what I do know is that it gets easier every day. Every day it gets easier, and sometimes it doesn't feel like it's getting easier. Sometimes it feels like it's getting harder. I know there were a lot of days where I felt like, when will it stop? When will it ever end? And it felt like it was just never. It felt like it was never gonna end. Because us as humans by nature are kind of meant to act on the present and be in the present and just like feel like the world is going to end because of what you're dealing with. But if you just give yourself another day, another 24 hours to see what tomorrow looks like, you won't regret it. Thanks. Thanks for watching. I love you all very much. And adios. Take care of yourselves.